I wasted my high school years. So if you're in high school, please watch this video so you don't make the same mistakes as I did. I graduated high school 1 week ago and I had these like realizations, these sense of guilt. When you're talking to people and it's the last time you're going to talk to them, you almost escape this like prison you hold for yourself, right? You try to act a certain way normally when you're going to see these people tomorrow. But during graduation, I knew I wasn't going to see these people ever again. So it was this like freeing feeling where there was no sense of ego. Everyone was just talking to each other freely. And it made me realize a lot of things. I wasted my high school years on, I was so locked in. I was so focused on improving myself and becoming the best version of myself, thinking that only once I hit this goal, then I'll be happy, then I'll be worthy of, experiences, then I'll be worthy of a relationship, then I'll be worthy of these opportunities. And it got me to a point where I genuinely, was scared, right? I didn't get in relationships. I didn't go experience, certain opportunities because I was so dialed in on I need to achieve this thing. And it's a blessing and a curse. I'm in a dream position, but I also missed out on a lot of opportunities that I can't get back. But I realized during my high school graduation, talking to these people, is that, no one's higher than you. I think what happens is it's easy to view people, as higher than you, right? Especially when you're in high school. You start to view people as, oh, this person's better than me. For whatever reason, maybe it's the social hierarchy. You think this person's better than me. And those thoughts would just damage you, man. They'll just tear you apart. So you have to, let go of that. You have to let go of that sense of, oh, this person's better than me, or you start to view yourself lower. And you have to kind of see everyone as equal. And when you see everyone as equal, then you can start to talk to people. You can start to, talk to girls, build real relationships, build these genuine connections. And I just finished reading a book today. It's called The Four Agreements. And I kind of wanted to get in that too a little bit, because if I just read that book, when I was in high school, I would have lived my life completely different. So the Four Agreements, there's 4 different agreements. The first one is be impeccable with your word. Speak with integrity. Everything you say mean. For me, during high school, I trolled a lot. I would troll like girls 99% of the time. I would go out and just I trolled. Like my word had no meaning to it because it was all just like jokes and trolling. And I think that's really polluting because your word has so much power behind it. Your word can uplift someone. Your word can, make someone feel bad. You go out, give someone a compliment, it uplifts you and that person. You go out and you say something negative to someone, it makes you feel negative and that person. So I wish I, spoke more integrity with my word. I wish I realized the power of the word. I use it somewhat to my advantage because I would tell myself every night, I'm going to be successful. I'm going to achieve my dreams. I'm going to buy a cool car. I'm going to lead. I'm going to grow my social media. I'm going to do these things. And I did it. But I wish I, was even more impeccable with it. And I wish I didn't troll and, troll girls. And it was kind of, because when your word has no meaning behind it, you can't trust yourself. And when you can't trust yourself, you're going to give into things like lust and, degeneracy more frequently. So that was rule 1. And agreement 2 is, never take anything so serious. I wish I just lived by that, man, because it's weird. We all take things so seriously, we think we have to be a certain way. We act a certain way. We never are able just to be ourselves. And you have to do something, man, to unlock that. You have to, you have to realize what death is. There's this angel of death, right? The angel of death is death. And it will come and take everything from you. You don't have anything. Your family, your house, your car, your body, nothing is yours. It's just you're borrowing it for a certain period of time. You have it now, but you're not going to have it later. So you have to realize all these things of the world you're not going to have. So you have to let them go. And when you can finally just let all these things go and realize that, you can get rejected, you don't need approval from other people, and you can just be yourself, only then can you truly start living. And I'm trying to be better at that. I'm trying to, really focus on that because it's so true. You have to, become still with death to the point where you don't fear death. You don't fear it. And you just are able to fully live your life as yourself. Because I think what happens is we all try to, be fake in front of each other. We try to be perceived a certain way. We act a certain way. And all that does is give us imposter syndrome. It makes it so we can never truly be ourselves. So you have to understand that, nothing, you keep nothing in this world. So why waste it? If you were told 1 week ago, if someone said to you, you went to the doctor's office and the doctor said you have 1 week to live, how would you live your life? Would you live it sitting there all negative, all sad, like, oh, I want self-pity, I'm the victim, I'm gonna die in a week? Or would you live it each moment like a new person? Like, oh, I'm alive, I can live, I can love, I can be here, I get to experience this. Everything is full of love. You taking a breath, that's love, man. The oxygen in your lungs, it's love. Everything is love. When you can look in this world in these loving eyes, you can stop being scared of other people, and you can finally love everyone. It's this beautiful thing, man, this beautiful bliss. But you just need to not take anything so seriously. You have to just be yourself, free yourself from expectations. You need to stop needing someone else's validation, because you're gonna live a life full of misery, and like you're playing, you're gonna play and you're trying to play someone who you're not, and you're gonna regret it, man. So just be yourself, kid. Be yourself. And it's vague to say, so what you can actually do to practice being yourself is do that, man. Imagine, you got to really think about it. You're gonna die. Everything you have, you don't have. You have to really think about it. Make it conscious. You have to make it a conscious thing in your mind that you are going to die, to never take anything too seriously. And just always think about never taking anything seriously. I'm not going to take anything seriously. When you have to catch yourself taking something seriously to rewire your mind. So please, never take anything seriously. The third one is never make assumptions. I think we often live more in our head than in reality. You see this pretty girl, right? And she looks at you, and in your mind, you create this whole love story, oh, she wants me, our future, boom, boom, and you never even talk to her. You live so much in your head. You need to have the courage to not make assumptions. If you think someone did something, you need to have the courage to ask them instead of just assuming. Because, assumptions, gossip is the poison of the word, man. It's poison. It's so poisonous, man. And it's easy to, catch other people gossiping about you, and you realize how crazy it is, but we don't often realize how much we gossip. So again, you have to be conscious of, oh, I'm gossiping so much. I need to stop gossip. I need to stop being this person full of gossip. Because we all do it, and we do it so often, man. And it's so dangerous, gossip. It truly is just poison. Gossip is just poison to the soul. It's black energy, because you tell someone, think about this. Let's say let's say you're in high school, right? And you have a class, a teacher you've never been taught from. And your friend tells you, oh, that teacher, he's so weird. He's a pervert. He's this weirdo teacher. You're going to walk into that class with this assumption that this teacher is a weirdo, and you're going to act negatively towards him. You're not even going to give them a chance. So you have to let go of these assumptions. And you don't know why that person made that assumption. They might have made that assumption because that teacher gave them an F. So you have to it's really hard, but you have to not take assumptions. You can't you can't have assumptions. So you don't make up stories in your head and just treat people for what they are, man. And the fourth one is always do your best. Because if you always do your best, you're never going to feel guilty. You're never going to feel sad. You're never going to feel pain, because you're always doing your best. Okay, if you struggle with less, do your best. Do your best at every single moment, because if you're actually doing your best and you're doing your full capability, you can't feel, guilt. You can't feel shame, because you did your best. And some days are going to be better than other days, but all that matters is you do your best. That is all that matters, man, is that you do your best. So do your best in everything you do, whether it's something as little as making your bed in the morning, or whether it's something like a business you're working on, or each video you post. For me, every video I post, I need to be doing my best, because this stuff matters. I have a purpose behind it. I need to help young men. So start living your life freely, man. Stop living this life, full of regret that you're going to regret. And start living freely, man. And I promise, if you just, read the book, The Four Agreements. It's a great book. And, I don't really regret my high school, because I guess I'm here now. I'm in the position I dreamed of. So it was worth it. But I wish I did a few things differently. But don't live in the past. So maybe I shouldn't be talking about this, because don't live in the past. Only live in the present. But hopefully my advice can help you guys. Thanks for watching this video. Love y'all.